Hello, my shining star Scorpio. How are you doing? How was your June? I will be very happy if you can share some comments under this video, so it will help my YouTube channel to grow. It's time for us to discuss July, and in July we have very interesting astrological weather. The beginning of July is sunny, and the end of July is foggy with some showers and overcast. As you know, your rulers are Mars and Pluto, and for Ophiuchus, it's Chiron, the asteroid that rules the realm of magic, unknown esoterics. Ophiuchuses are magicians on subconscious level, so if you are lucky one who is a Scorpio Ophiuchus, you can change the reality around you and choose absolutely new life. So Mars in the beginning of the month until 20th of July is in your house 7. I'm pretty sure your romantic life spiced up because Mars is the planet of passion, action. It's also your ruler. It's also the planet of conflicts. So if you have in your family or in your partnership relationship or at your work some conflicts, it's probably an effect of Mars. Mars will show you the truth, who is your true friend and who is better to say goodbye because you don't have future together. If you have tendency to be very angry and to start drama yourself, my recommendation to be very cautious about it and practice diplomacy because Mars will enter your house 8, house of mutual funds. Any conflict might have financial consequences. Pluto started retrograde phase last month and it's in your house of family, property, the place of your living, comfort and security. If you usually have Mars in your house 7, house of family, Pluto retrograde in your house 4, definitely some scenarios that you've experienced before will have tendency to be repeated. Some people from your past again will re-enter your life in order to teach you a valuable lesson. In June horoscope, I gave the list of the occupations that will bring you success and financial expansion, everything connected with house 8. And Jupiter right now is in your house 8 until June 2025. For a year, you will have opportunities to fix your house 8. What house 8 means? House 8 is a financial house of mutual funds. It's bank institution money or grant or scholarship, alimony, some payments from the government, assets and money that don't belong to you. It's money of somebody else or mutual budget with your partner or with who you have mutual budget. It can be the changes in their financial situation because of you. And the planets in your house 8 will affect your partners either for minus or for pluses. If you would like to get a full picture, I provide the e-horoscope that is available on Kindle Amazon that has over 250 pages for all zodiacs, so you can check your ascendant, moon sign, sign for yourself and your family. Uranus and Taurus and financial planet is in your house 7. Uranus is the planet of unpredictable events, something that you don't expect, and it's in your house 7, house of family, partnership, love, marriage, divorce, and everything connected with financial partnership at your work. That's why if somebody is asking you for investments, especially in July, be very cautious. Mars is in your house 8, so it brings you risk and extreme situations, and Uranus will affect your house 8 in the way that you will not know what to expect, or sometimes you have the outcome that you don't want to have. Sun, the star of energy, will bring you positivity and healing to your house 9. It's everything connected with travels, trips, foreigners, international contacts, as well as law, justice, courts, and education, usually higher education. If you are hesitant, should you apply for that scholarship or research grant, you should do that because you have very interesting planets. It's like a wheel of fortune for you in July. Apply for everything and don't have fear because everything is in the hands of the higher powers and they are very favorable to you this summer. More information about Saturn retrograde, Uranus and Neptune retrograde that starts on July 2nd in your house of love and joy you can find in e-horoscope. But I just want to mention that Neptune retrograde and Saturn retrograde in your house 5 might give you new opportunities for conceiving a child, adopting a child, bringing joy back into your life using the past scenarios in your life, something that brought joy before. Retrograde is the retrospective look back and see what you have, which experiences you had. When Neptune will go direct, it will be a foggy weather, you will not see things clearly. And when Saturn will go direct in the end of the year, Saturn means obstacles. It's a strict teacher. When it's house 5, house of kids, Saturn for 3 years usually grants problems with fertility. That's why if you try to conceive, it's better to postpone it until Saturn will go direct. Or Jupiter will enter your house 5. On the 2nd of July, Mercury, the planet of information, ideas, will enter house 9, where you already have Sun. And on July 5th, we have new moon in Cancer in your house 9. New moon brings new energy for beginnings, for new plans. But if you would like to know how to operate lunar energies, because every lunar day has its own energy, you can download my guide. It's called Your Lunar Guide for Health, Wealth, Sex and More. And it has the description of every single lunar day. Moon affects our lives the same way how moon affects oceans and plants. And our intentions and plans are affected too. So don't act on the first lunar day. Moon is very weak, very low energy body response to lunar cycles. Nevertheless, it's a wonderful time for plans and setting up your new goals. Write them down. You have Venus, the planet of love, harmony, money in your house 9. You have Sun in house 9, Moon in house 9, and Mercury in house 9. One of the best times to plan advertising, marketing campaigns, open business connected with tourism or international law, everything connected with consultations and justice. It's an amazing time to become a student or a teacher, everything connected with higher education. If your ascendant, a moon sign or sun sign is in Scorpio or Ophiuchus, you might have the second chances with the second marriage, because house 9 is also house of second marriages. Or if you have a good relationship with your ex-husband, some Scorpios will remarry them or will have new opportunities, because new moon in house 9 will bring you new drive. You can meet your significant other for the second marriage in the trips, in the travels. It's a favorable time to go somewhere to broaden your horizons, or you can meet your significant other in a church, because house 9 is religion and beliefs. On July 11th, Venus, the planet of harmony, love, money, and balance, will enter your house 10, house of status. Maybe it will be an engagement offer or proposal at your work, a promotion, because Venus is not only a romantic planet, but it's also a financial planet and the planet of possessions, something that you own. Favorable energy to elevate yourself to a next level, closer to your goals. Mars in house 7, your ruler, and Venus in house 10, house of status, can close up the question of marriage, for example, engagement or divorce. And because of Mars on the 20th of July enters your house 8, it means that the relationship that you have in your family will become more financial, and either you will have a very close, intimate connection, or the absence of this connection will manifest in divorce, separation, lawsuits, court cases, fight over custody. But also it can be the time when people take a break, and then this break will show them the value, the true value of their relationship, and bring people back together. All the aspects usually between the planet, like Venus and Mars, Saturn and Neptune, Sun and Venus, I give in the everyday horoscope, which I posted on Kindle Amazon. But this aspect I would like to highlight for people who don't have access to Kindle Amazon. On July 12th, it's a very rare aspect, which is called sextile, and it's a Jupiter sextile good aspect to the North Node. North Node is a mathematical point on astrological chart that shows your focus, your purpose, and North Node in Aries represents your soul's path. and the direction you meant to grow towards in this lifetime. In Aries, it emphasizes independence, assertiveness, and initiating a new experience that you haven't had before. This placement encourages us to embrace our individuality, take risks, and pursue our passions with courage and determination. Sextile aspect is a 60 degrees between the planets, and it's a very supportive, very positive aspect, is the door of opportunities. So Jupiter is in your house 8, house of mutual funds, esoterics, sex, therapy, religion, beliefs. And North Node together with Jupiter will give you opportunities in these areas. For some people who are struggling with addictions, it will be the time when you will start to see the first results of your hard work, and you will be able in a year to get rid of all bad habits and become much better version of yourself. On July 20th, Mars enters your house 8. I already said that, and Mars rules house 8. So it means that your ruler in house 8 will give you a very good weather when astrological weather will be not great for everybody else. Sun on July 22nd will enter Leo, and you can say happy birthday to all Leos if you have in your surrounding. And Sun enters your house 10, house of status, reputation, house of father or father-like figure. It can be your boss, so you will have news regarding some very important people or status. For example, when I had the situation like this, my citizenship application was approved. And it was interesting to observe that every time when Sun changes the sign once per month, or there is a full moon in a new sign, my application was going through all the stages of approval. Every time I had something in my house 10, I got the notification that the process is going on. House 10 can mean promotion, or you decide to change your job and open up your own business, but this month is not that great to open your business because you have Neptune retrograde in your house 5. You cannot predict how it will go, and Saturn retrograde in Pisces in your house 5 also will have obstacles, so it will be very slow or minimal income. It will not be developing that fast as you would want. But it's a great time to prepare for the stage of launching your business or for applying for some grants, scholarship. On July 21st, it's a very interesting full moon. For some people, it will be in the last degrees of Capricorn. And for some people on our Earth, it will be in Aquarius. For Scorpio Ophiuchus, your full moon will be in house 4. It means that this house of motherland, motherhood, everything connected with pregnancy, conceiving a child, or with your mom, or with the females in the family, will be spotlighted. You might see the climax of the events or the news from your real estate agent, or it will be final stage of relocation. You have Pluto retrograde in your house 4. If you felt that you had obstacles for moving or to find a property or the apartment that you wanted to live in, this would be in a retrograde phase. The opportunities, the second chances for finding that place of living, finding the security and safety that you were looking for again. Saturn will be retrograde until December, and on July 25th, Mercury, the planet of information, transport, relocation, ideas, will enter Virgo in house 11. House 11, house of group, clubs, new environment, online businesses, cryptocurrencies, and more. And Mercury will bring you the news regarding your friends or art exhibitions, maybe some jobs connected with logistics. Here is important to mention that Mercury starts a shadow corridor before retrograde. Mercury is this month. That's why if you wanted to buy some valuable, expensive purchases, it's better to finalize them before July 17th. From July 17th to August 5th, it's a shadow period in your house 10, house of your status. So some mistakes can be possible, some errors, these unfortunate situations connected with your boss, manager, or your father or father-like figure. Shadow corridor or retrograde Mercury in house 10 is great for repeating the things, finalizing the old stuff, but not starting the new things and not buying big purchases. And in the end of the month, Mercury will go to Virgo. This would be your house 11, house of your friendship, clubs, groups, people united by same interests. There might be some miscommunications, or for example, if you have wedding, somebody can be late. For example, photographer will be late for the ceremony because of the traffic, or the flowers will not be the same color, or somebody will spill something on the dress of the bride. So little things will be there and there when there is a retrograde Mercury. The beginning of retrograde Mercury will be August 5 to August 23rd, but then Mercury slows down and then it goes to direct, but it's still, there is a shadow period again, and this shadow period will be in your house 10, house of status, for 23 days, and it will go back to Leo because retrograde moves one zodiac back. So if you're interested in the subject, follow me for more videos. I will create a separate video about retrograde Mercury, what to do, what's better to avoid. But keep in mind that it will be a foggy weather after July 17th up to September 11th. I'm very grateful for your comments, much appreciated if you like this video, and I hope to see you in my future videos. Have an amazing July. Goodbye.